someone's getting shot by Act 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
If there are eggs here, and they've already sort of hinted at things, there are certain tropes and beats that an alien movie needs to hit. I'm sure they're going to be facehuggers.
Okay, so Karen's gonna come in saying, "My child is not capable of that."
Was this just you working your way up to a privileged Karen child joke?
God knows she's got a lot of children where you are.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. And every one of them is gifted. Alright. So the other thing about last session was, yeah, there was some issue with working Joes, but compared to getting chased, it was a pretty relaxed session. We did a lot of crafting. Had a fairly relaxing time of it. That all ends tonight. What chapter are we even in right now?
We finished chapter 10. You did 11, 12. You pushed to 13, which means
Yeah.
now we're at 14?
I think so. By the way, I'm all tapped right now, so if something comes up and kills me, just give me a heads up. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
see it.
it's not paused for me at all.
No, of course not. Alright, shotgun, maybe? Remember, Karen reacts to noise pretty well.
You know what? I don't think you've always shown Karen the I'm the manager card.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you've ever shown the whole look, lady, I don't work here either. Shotgun card.
Are you just making up the term for the shotgun now?
Yes.
Okay.
They're all Karen related things.
Man, the sound effects are behind, man. I think I already looted
Oh,
you.
hello.
Nope. Okay, so when we see these eggs, if the top is open like that, they should be okay, right? You see that one there back on the right?
Oh yeah, that's not opened.
Oh.
Hello? Well, turns out you will be facing her children.
Did you just see that thing animate?
Good luck.
Activate alpha conduit?
Oh.
Disengage locking. Oh, that was an easy level.
Uh-huh.
That's like 10 ammo every time I hit that. Oh god. Do you see that?
I did.
Going down to my house, recording. This is
okay.
You know what, though? I don't think a shotgun would work. 'Cause she just completely ignored revolver.
game is doing a good job with noises here.
Saliva strength to your right.
Is that what that is? I think it's just slide
Oh,
from the
okay.
ceiling.
I just got used to it because that one time you walked right into it.
Yeah. When I was beating up the working Joe.
Yeah, you were about to hit him for the final time, and then Karen was like, "Hi."
Yeah, you clipped that. Okay, let's see here. Looks like up and to the left, and then over to the right. Yeah, I don't know what to do against these besides the flamethrower. We could try the shotgun, but if they're you saw that xenomorph, right?
Yes. If you do that, they're gonna hear you.
Yeah, for sure. Is that a vent?
I hear crawling.
So we still got a lot of flares. That's handy.
Oh, that almost hugged your face.
It almost did.
Oh, it probably saw the dead body and was like,
Crunch.
"Okay, another question for you.
Yeah.
If we're assuming that the original Karen got yeeted off to the gas giant,
My God. Do these ones know the things that she knows?
yeah, that's my question.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My suspicion is that they would. I feel like it doesn't make a lot of realistic sense, but if you were trying to make this game scary in the particular way they're trying to make the game scary, I feel like you'd just do that anyway.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm moving a little faster this time, so I need to be careful. Because things could be random, and...
Dirt says you're in the Karen hive mind.
It's the PTA meeting. God, there's so much out here. What are my items that I can even use here, you know? Like, the shotgun is not going to impress them much.
Do you want to try doing a well-timed wrench? It could work.
Yeah, okay, fine. You know what? Next face hugger, here we go, because I'm so good at timing.
So you know what?
Mm-hmm.
If you manage to do it, we get to learn that you can wrench the face huggers.
Yeah.
If we don't, we get to see what the death animation is like.
That's true, that's true. I haven't died to one of those yet, and it would be a nice little, like, break of the comedy. Okay, let's see. What?
Oh, it covered your face.
I didn't even see it jump. Did you?
No, it just touched you.
Hey, Sharky. Okay, we'll give that one more try. Can I not swing the wrench here? Let's go. The item contents are randomized, similar to a box in Fallout. Nope, nope. do you want to Google that? Like, can I reach them? Aldrinor, buddy.
All right. The best way is to do a short blast from the flamethrower.
Yep.
You can also use a stun baton. It
No.
is much quieter.
Quieter. Okay.
Swinging the maintenance jack, aka your melee attack, will kill them in one hit, but missing with either the stun baton or maintenance jack is instant death.
Yeah, I don't know the timing for it, right?
It's coming. There it is.
Okay, now after I do that, the alien's gonna come straight for me, so... I don't think it saw me. There's an egg on the left. Not much I can do here. There's a vent. Ladder's overcome.
Hello.
Now that's very bad because this was a dead end. Oh no, here we go. So I'm about 50 ammo down at this point.
It's coming to investigate.
Is it?
I'm
This
gonna
could be
hear it.
This looks like a dead end.
You hear it bumbling around, right?
I hear a bunch of banging, man. I don't think the banging is all that related to things that happen anymore, to be frank.
I want to do a quick 360 with a flashlight?
No. Do you?
I was gonna say yes, but
Why?
because you might miss an entrance or an exit.
I don't think I missed anything. Oops, wrong button. Okay, this is the way I came from, though, right?
Yeah. Do you think it's the ladder? I thought you said it's overcome.
Take a look.
Oh, unless it goes down.
No, it doesn't. No, it's blocked. So maybe there's a passage up here that I missed. That thump right there, though, that went spooked me. Okay. It would be around here if it was.
I love how your little device is showing everything is moving.
Are some of them the people stuck in the walls?
I think so. Oh, hello.
Or maybe the Molotov? Pipe bomb.
Maybe. Ooh, save point.
That doesn't sound good.
Hey,
So,
it's one of these things.
Last time I activated this, it was very noisy. So I'm wondering if maybe it's telling me this time, you know,
Do you want to plant some stuff?
shh.
I was gonna say plant some stuff, but I do think there's a vent above your head, like above this room area. Like the main
She's
room.
just gonna come back, right?
Yeah.
There she is. Okay, let's play it through. So much for that. If you are spotted, run, hide, or break. Stay hidden. There she is over there, right? What can I do? She'll see me here, right?
Maybe?
I could flare.
Oh, hi. Yeah, she saw. Oh,
Is she?
never mind.
No power.
You gotta turn on the core behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you found a little hidey hole.
It's not gonna save me.
It'll let you survive about a second or more longer.
Do you think she'll just get bored eventually?
Maybe. I'm not sure who it was, but someone mentioned on the comments that she'll try to bait you out. Like, hey, she'll leave, right?
Mm-hmm. And then
The
come
moment
back
she
around.
leaves, she
Yeah.
comes right back in.
Yeah. It goes either big dis or maybe smooth?
Smooth? Maybe.
I don't remember. Oh, I gotta go down that way before I can change this room. Let's give her a bit here, because she'll either... I think just describe my playstyle as not patient, or that he was extremely patient, right? And I've generally played with an outlook that hiding for a long time will not help me. But maybe it will, right? Like, maybe if she decides, okay, there's no way she's over here, I'm gonna go check out the Alpha Core conduit, maybe that'll help. She's not doing it yet, though.
She's like in the corridor, just over.
Yeah, she's gonna come back around here.
Or she's going right back. Seconds from when she jumps up there to when she's close by where we are again. Alien egg there. This is a dead end. Think. But there is no other way out of here that I see easily, right? No.
Is that a... Yes, there we go. Okay, okay, okay. Oof, that one. Full on medkits. You have to make a judgment call on when it's optimal to step out. Yeah, and you kind of want to just get it over with, right?
It's not like Amnesia where if you do get, like, got, it'll be nice and just remove the monster.
Yeah. Well, Amnesia's monsters, what I learned from watching your stream. Because when I played it, I was just reacting a lot faster, for lack of a better word, like, getting through it. Oh.
Yeah.
because I
Yeah. Do you think you can get to the save point?
I think I can get to the save point.
It's...
Yeah.
Yeah, Gav. The alien here is not... Like, they don't place the monsters and be like, yeah, there's a set scare here. No. This is... It's alive.
Noise. Okay, where do I run after this?
Could run back to the area you were earlier.
Please tell me where to go next.
Return to the central reactor. So that is all the way back at the beginning. Something about the reactors pulling up? You're trying to overload it, so I guess you're waking more and more up.
Here. There is nothing quite like the breath of relief of seeing a save point that doesn't say hostiles nearby. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Let's check chat for a moment. Hiding definitely helps, and I don't think hiding for ages is necessarily detrimental. It just doesn't get any better. Yeah, that seems to be true. I really like the alien in this because it feels a lot less like set pattern AI enemies that Amnesia Outlast has. Yeah, I think they kind of have patience, so they're a little bit more stateful. Scripted encounters though, right? At least at the beginning. Yeah, in a few places there are scripted jump scares. Okay, let's see what we have to do here.
Because the guide for Amnesia and Outlast, if you do look at them up, and I checked after the game, they tell you, oh yeah, if you enter... Hello. It was like, hey, if you enter this room, or walk up the staircase, one will spawn.
Mm-hmm.
They'll let you know that.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike an alien, all the guides say is, here are your potential hiding places.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't know where the alien will spawn. They
Ricardo,
don't know
I can
where the
destroy
alien
the
will be.
nest.
Ripley, you've put yourself in enough danger today.
I can power up all the cores, overload them, and then initiate a reactor purge. It'll destroy everything down there.
Look, I'm not trying to persuade you out of this, Rip. I'd just like it if you didn't die.
This is what's gonna happen. There are emergency overflow circuits that feed excess power into the local capacitor banks on each tower. If I decouple them and discharge the system, the purge will be external. The nest is right in harm's way.
I have no clue what you just said.
Yep.
Just find something to hold on to.
Oh, the sound effects. Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Alpha core and beta core. I think this.
Yeah, because you plug the control rods in.
Mm-hmm.
So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna pump enough energy to start a reaction in the reactor itself, without any safeties involved. Like, there's no safety reactor rod to stop the reaction anymore,
Right,
and you're
right.
just basically gonna cook them alive.
What do you call those things?
Control rods.
Control rods.
They call it a conduit, but I think that's what it's supposed to be doing. How much ammo do you have to report that?
5.
Now. Hello, Terminator Joes. You don't care about much except for a bulk to the head. Or, head, rather. Oh no.
You know what?
I don't know.
Yeah.
How many shots do you think it takes? Because it takes 2 shots for a regular Joe to go down. Oh. 6 revolver shots and 4 shotgun shells.
Oh god, I forgot about what reloading the the revolver is in this game.
Yep, it's every bullet.
Oh god, I'm gonna have like just a nice block at this point.
You know, you Terminator Joes are so inconsiderate for not dropping any bolts.
Yeah, seriously. They're robots, they should be full of them, right? Mega jokes. Sensors are full. Let's see. Do that up.
Is that a...
Is that a what?
Oh, just...
So I'm at the location to overload. Oh, I guess.
Oh, you gotta overload each core individually, so you gotta...
What do you think will spawn after I did this one?
Honestly, I think you might bring up an alien.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I would do.
Or maybe the game will throw you a bone.
Hi, Final. You missed the fun part. Okay, that's not enough. Oh, you gotta go all the way around?
Yep.
Q Obi-Wan Kenobi trying to deactivate a tractor beam.
×4. I still remember the sound effect from that scene.
Isn't it just like a thing powering?
Oh, minigames and minigames. You got it earlier.
Oh, right. Okay, it's top and bottom. I always forget those words.
Do you think you got all the Joes from the area, though?
Well, I was just actually thinking that one thing that's nice about this game... Okay, is it just hold the R button? Yeah, it's just hold it. Yep. Let's hold.
But you're Qui-Gon Jinn about to get shanked. medkit also uses one.
My, yeah, the medkit is currently on.
I think that's for the beta core.
Okay, I think maybe that's
So
it.
you got the alpha core.
Okay,
Now
so
you gotta go to the
it's
beta
2 and 2. My pack rat style mentality is going to present this yet. Victus had some good advice. Remind me to follow it next time I'm at a point where following advice is an option. Right, this is hit enter. Right. Oh.
In the far right now.
So, I'm not worried about the Joes right now because this thing in my hands is very useful, right? If you play hell mode,
If you play in hell mode, does it have a battery now?
no, not a battery, but
Oh, hell! Oh, wow!
I'm sure an EMP pulse is going to come through and save my butt here, right?
I thought we learned that they don't care about that. Nope, they don't care.
They don't give a fuck. Okay, but what I can do is I'll just drag them all along here, and then cue the heavy hill beam, right?
You just do one big thing. Oh, you have to go down to the bottom.
Crap.
What does it say you have to do?
Something is central. I still need to activate this. Okay.
You're both catching this when you're right.
Oops.
God, watching the reactor area is amazing, though. Initiate purge from reactor control. Is that from upstairs?
No, it's this thing right here. No, you're right, you're right. It's upstairs. It's the observation tower. Not here. Maybe here?
Probably. Ah, yes. The Working Joe and Terminator Joe's only weakness.
Small
They're-
cubby holes.
Their only response is to say, please come out.
Yeah.
So all the mini games, they aren't hard. The thing is, though, they require you to concentrate just enough that you can take your eyes off the screen, and that's what's kind of terrifying.
Yeah, you know, I don't even think that they're really that actually dangerous. It's just hitting you at that emotional point where you're nervous enough that having to hit, you know, these very simple mini games with timing is stressful.
Can I have you just take a moment to watch the engine room?
Yeah. I mean, we haven't saved in a while, but I can't actually get out of this scene.
That's fine. I'll get a little moment where I get to see it explode, but God, just this entire, the way it's designed is utterly amazing.
So just checking this before we go. I don't see the Joes in there, but the wind.
I mean, there's not
the
gonna be much of them
sparks,
left.
The way it's a storm.
And the fact that it's deep enough where you can't even see the bottom of the
About to purge the
chamber.
nest. Hang tight.
Oh, did you see that?
Yep, aliens on there.
How many Was that 3, 4?
Oh, 3, 4. Too many to count at this point.
You know what? There's not too many of to count at this point. Save spots.
Save points.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you overloaded the nest. The nest might be dead, but while doing so, you managed to wake not only all the aliens up, you had them leave their little nest because they got freaked out.
There's still some on the station. Shit. I'm sorry, Ricardo.
Just get back to the Marshal Bureau, Rip. Please.
Rip. Oh my god. Oh. It's like turning on the lights in a shitty New York apartment and seeing a bunch of cockroaches, but the cockroaches are 7 feet tall and hungry.
So apparently the last 13 levels have been preparing you for this. You're not dealing with one Karen. You're dealing with the table of Karens.
Do you feel it's, by the way, the plural is privilege? Do you feel prepared, Aldrinor?
I don't think so.
No,
I
don't think so. Engineering transit station. You know, maybe it's just a scare, right? Maybe it's just to get you intimidated, and the rest of this level is actually perfectly safe.
Says your.
Something weird's happening.
You think?
I need you to get to medical now. The reactor purge. It's resetting systems across Sevastopol. Lights, transit, maybe even communications. I think this is our big chance. Just go now. We might not have much time. I'm heading down to comms.
You think it might be easy? I think it is, but I'm just gonna point out that your motion sensor thinks differently. At least that earlier part when it was just freaking the hell out.
But it's clear now. I don't get any of these minigames. Jesus, that's a lot of Joes. Okay, medical?
You're going to the PsyMed.
Yeah, I think that's
so you can take the PsyMed tower over to the comms tower.
Something's wrong in medical, though, I guess. Oh, hey, items. Charge packet's full. Flamethrower ammo. Can I make a charge pack with? Flashbang, smoke bomb.
You did throw an EMP mine.
Yeah, but I'm ready to make another one of those. Good call.
Safe.
Safe?
There's one right in front of you.
Take another sip of Fernet Branca, which supposedly is the so-called bartender's handshake. Alright. Throwing the switch. Complete the 14th mission. 4 to go. Working Joes are rudimentary androids.
You know what? You know how in Aliens,
yeah,
Ripley wakes up and they're like, yeah, you're on the hook for destroying the Nostromo.
Yeah.
Like the entire thing.
Yeah.
What do you think is like, hi, Weyland-Yutani here, you're on the hook for destroying Sevastopol Station?
I mean...
Apollo's recovered from the reactor purge and locked out external comms again.
Damn it, I don't know. So why'd you send me here?
Plan B, Rip. See, before I left, the system showed a ship approaching Sevastopol. I think it's the Anisadora. Marlowe managed to send out his auto codes to call it in while comms were temporarily open.
Marlowe's the guy who started this trip.
Yep. So Marlowe was the guy who went on to...
Head for the ambulance bay. The shuttles are really short range, but they'll make it.
Got it.
So Marlowe went to a dig site on the same troubled planet that we keep seeing reoccur in
Make
the
it
Alien
sound like
series.
it's Jurassic Park. But yeah, he's a salvage crew. They discovered the alien ship and they thought it was their big money chance.
Now, the question is, do you think one of them got face hugged and they brought the person back? Because that's what they were trying to allude to, right? Like, hey, don't associate me with that person, otherwise
Yeah.
they might get mad at us. So, anyways, yes, Marlowe did bring the alien on board. They didn't know what was happening. They were in surgery and they're like, hey, come check this out.
Yeah, because
And
there's that
basically repeated.
incubation time where the facehugger leaves you and you're like, okay, now I'm okay. So this room, I think, was locked before.
Oh yeah, because everything reset. So
Yeah, so things that were locked, including probably the room containing... Wait, let's check
the
this.
Nostromo.
Exactly, Nostromo logs. Boop, 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 boop. No purification, just leave that one on.
And they had the same thing that happened to them on the first Alien movie,
Uh-huh.
where they were all having was it Thanksgiving dinner?
I don't know, they were certainly celebrating that he was fine, and then he wasn't. Who was that actor?
Yeah, something started. I don't know. Something started poking out of his chest, and they're like, "Oh!"
Because the actor who has it happen to him in Spaceballs is actually the same guy.
Oh,
Yeah, hence the joke, "not again," when he says it. It's a reference to that.
yes, you upgraded Ion Torch.
So fast.
Oh, what an upgrade!
I love Ripley's Nerd Watch.
Yeah, it's the I remember this watch. They attached two Casios together. They're two different models of Casio. They basically truncated together.
Do you remember those guys who were basically kept at Gitmo just because they had a cheap Casio watch, which is one that sometimes the Taliban used for bombs? But the reason the Taliban
yes.
use it is because it's a cheap fucking watch and everyone has one.
Yep.
Oh, hey, you remember this place.
Ah, yes.
Assuming I am in the right place, and I am. Save is over to the left. So
What's actually
yeah, go ahead.
more important about the cheap Casios is the way the quartz mechanism is actually constructed. There's an actual board you can solder to, which is why it's so sought after for that reason. Because most quartz watches, especially the digital ones, they have a very simple circuit where it's very troublesome to actually connect to. Because you need to be able to complete a circuit and blah, 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 blah. They have a circuit board on that watch, and that's why they use it. It's cheap. It comes with a board. It's F100s or Casio E125s. Yeah. So two Casio F100s stuck together. And you have Ripley's watch.
Yeah, I remember that sort of prop description of that. We talked a little bit about it, but it's kind of neat how the aesthetic of this game isn't quite retrofuturism. It's just trying to recreate, as faithfully as possible, a 1979 science fiction movie.
And like it shows, right? Like they have tablets. Like, look, we have a tablet. It's in your hand, but it still uses a tape mechanism.
Yeah. The only part of it that's kind of, I guess I can't get through the ER, huh? The only part of it that's a little bit odd is the giant controllers they put around the map. I don't remember those from the movie. Maybe they're in there, but they seem to have a bit too much fun with those. But yeah, you see just giant calculators and stuff, right? Locked.
Yeah, because wasn't in the infancy of tech, like, oh look, the bigger the thing is, the better. And eventually it begins to shrink down as to how small we can get it.
There was probably a time period in which big represented power, because everything had to be big, and so the amount of bigness you had valuable returns on it, whereas nowadays, not so much, you know?
It's more about the practicality of, hey, can it fit in your pocket rather than,
Yeah.
look, guys, I need a backpack just to carry my phone. That's
Like,
how powerful it is.
You can't really make your computer faster by making it larger nowadays. You can make it more parallelized, but there's only so much parallelization most high-end software actually can take advantage of. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. I feel like, oh right, this is an area where I died to the alien clutch.
Working Joe or Terminator Joe?
It's a Terminator. I wanted to use the same point. Is there a vent back here? Nope. God, how inconsiderate, so hopefully he'll head back to his patrol route. Like we said, the alien does not follow a set patrol route or anything like that, but the robots do.
Yeah, they have a set area that they'll sort of go to.
See if I can find an example of the controller here. Usually you see them in bunks.
It should be safe enough to turn on their light.
Go left. Straight forward and across. Gosh, the skeleton was creepy there for a moment before I remembered it wasn't mine.
Ah yes, the room with the safe full of statuettes.
It's nice too, right? Because like there was a bunch of stuff we didn't get before. So I wonder if the unicorn, was that in any of the movies? Is it a reference to Blade Runner? What do you think?
I think it might be a reference to Blade Runner, because...
If it's a reference to Blade Runner, though, then the other items should be references to things as well. Dr. Morley, I don't care what you think you need to do. I want you out of San Cristobal now. You know we're set up in there, and I'm truly sorry for what it means for the patients who can't be moved, but this is the only way. There will be no further warnings. Yeah, we've already
read this.
We've already read this. 2555. I don't like the fact the door is open.
Dr. Lingard, this is Ransom. Remember me? Your friendly Seegson chief executive.
Why did the music do that?
Because there's an alien outside, my friend?
Aren't we pals anymore? Oh, well, we're both busy people. And after
Like,
all,
right
I have
there?
lots of other friends. Some of them have badges. One of them said about a interesting find.
Yeah, it's bold enough to charge you now.
Yeah.
They'll still run. They'll just go to charge you. Make sure you stab yourself with a morphine injector.
Yeah, I should.
Not as much as your old friend here. And I bet you wouldn't be understanding about Black Market meth supply.
God, she's aggressive.
Call, Doc.
Oh! Hi! God, I didn't see you there.
Okay, I'm going the wrong way.
Oh, you got it.
This is what I get for staring at a unicorn.
Just checking. Yes, that unicorn is from Blade Runner, but I don't know where the panther comes in. Oh.
What are you doing?
No, this is the wrong way, right? I need to go up through here. The ER entrance is
Up,
blocked.
yeah. The crisis as a stabilization unit.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, I see. Okay, can you zoom in on where the save point is?
Yeah.
Oh, you just came from there. You can't go north.
Yeah.
Can you go north past there?
Yeah, I can go north here. I just got to turn around. There's a working Joe and possibly an alien in the way. Lure up. We're good. She's gonna be back in a moment. She's back. Missed the map there, that's fine. Double checking where I'm headed. Forward and to the left. Ooh. Okay, walking the last distance, grab the flare. Find ambulance craft and send Crystal medical emergency facility.
Damn, my access tuner isn't powerful enough.
Mono got through. There has to be a way.
Okay, she's coming. She's right there.
Oh no.
Do you think she can hear this?
Yeah, she can hear your motion detector. Oh, they're 5 now. Oh no.
It's a higher difficulty level, right?
Coordinates already in the system. Just punch the dash.
What about you?
Oh, you didn't close the door behind you, Ripley.
I just assume that's automated. That or it's going to be an extremely chilly ride.
I mean, wouldn't it be chilly sharing a cabin with an alien?
So the implication right now is that Ripley's kind of abandoning Ricardo because the plan's not to go back and rescue him, right? Like, the plan at this point is to get to this other vessel and try to escape.
I think, I'm not sure. Ricardo sounds like he already's made up his mind. He already understands what's going to happen.
Yeah, nice guy. God, what would you even do in that position?
Ricardo,
The
can you hear
doors.
me?
Yeah, but I would do exactly what I would do, what he would do, which is save you at least.
I'd save you and then probably plan to blow my brains out, but not be able to do it.
Whoa. You're going to save me? I was going to say the other way around.
Aw. No, I'm talking about if I were Ricardo. Like, if I was in Ripley's place, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm that much of a hero. Do you think you are?
No. I
could
wouldn't be
kinda
able to survive the alien room in the reactor. God, I just die.
Yeah. I would collect all the ethanol and drink it, and that'd be the end of that. I love how these things... Do you see how those things kind of resemble aliens? Is that just me, or is that the case?
How about you get closer and we'll find out?
Uh-huh. How about you get closer? Alright, let's quickly use some things that are full. Some room. We can make another medkit. Queue up another one of those, because we always want to have... never run out. Pipe bombs, I'm actually feeling pretty good about.
You could use both bonding agents, though. Yeah, because you got a whole bunch.
Okay, that's a good idea. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Can't get it back, though. Yeah, I think that we're just gonna... You see it, though, right?
You use the flash. Yeah, they look like aliens almost. I know you used the flashbang once. I don't think you've ever used a smoke grenade, and I'll be honest, I don't think it's that useful.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe if it stopped the alien from seeing you, but I feel like she's gonna be smart enough to just run towards wherever that thing got thrown from, right? Just charge right through.
Okay, you're on level 16 now?
15.
We've barely been scraping a living the past couple of years, and the Anisador is starting to look like the wrecks we salvage. Can't say the crew's been faring any better. Then we found that flight recorder. It belongs to a ship, the Nostromo, Weyland-Yutani property. That means there'll be a reward. But then Marlowe had an even better idea. Extrapolate the path of the flight recorder to try to find the wreck of the Nostromo. We got lucky. Found a distress signal, and now we're following it. This is it. I can feel it in my bones. He always said he'd do right by me.
Yeah, there's... the way they interact, Marlowe and that lady, it seems like they are sweet on each other. Task required.
Oh, our first terminal in a while.
Yeah, first new one at least.
Giving us a shotgun ammo, huh? LM link.
Let you do this one.
Marlowe, Heist says has just picked up some kind of signal. I've got Lewis trying to decode it now. Could be the Nostromo. Want to come up and see for yourself?
Also, hello Ghostflame88. Welcome to the stream. I am hiding from Karens, and it's going adequately. Technician's report, October 24th, 2137. Marlowe, I just had to do some much-needed work on the sublight engines. The old girl was complaining so loudly, I'm surprised something didn't fall off during the last jump. Everything's holding together for now, but she'll need a full overhaul soon, and not just for the core systems. We keep pushing her like this, and we're going to end up being the only salvage crew hitchhiking through deep space. It's going to be an expensive job, so let's hope you're right about that beacon. It could be our last chance for a decent paycheck. Anyway, I had to reset the door codes afterwards. The new one is 4510.
Got written down.
Approaching Sebastopol.
We're outside Sebastopol. Marlowe and Foster woke up first. She looked terrible. Weeks and me are about to take a shuttle to the station. But well, this has got to break quarantine procedures, right? It's Marlowe's ship. She's Marlowe's wife. And things got heated, and Meek's got a bloody nose. So, I don't know. Maybe the doctors will give her the all clear and things can get to normal. But if they sniff it out when we get on board, I don't want any part of it. Marlowe doesn't pay nearly enough for that kind of noise.
Oops.
Okay, so they're husband and wife.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense as to why they're sweet with each other.
I mean, not necessarily, but sure.
But she was sick? Do you think she was incubating something?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, because they came to Sebastopol after retrieving the other stuff, right?
But I'm trying to figure out. Does that mean she had a face hugger on her face, or do you think they did the whole thing
They did the whole
where
thing, like
in Alien number 3 where they don't even need to like touch you anymore? Even
no. They would only be doing Alien 1 and 2. So Victor suggested changing the use button to mouse wheel. I think that seems fair to me. Because the thing with next weapon is mouse wheel down. I'm going to push up at one point and just die as a result. The idea is this will help me fight the roaches.
Oh, yeah, you could just mouse wheel down. Okay, that makes
I
sense.
was using my other mouse where you could just unlock it and just go, it would be a lot easier. Skip that bitch. Alright. Yeah, but on hell difficulty, there is no... Your motion detector is not reliable.
Okay. So you got the
right here. It took a while.
got the auxiliary power unit on. Now you just gotta.
Okay, this might break things though because like it's the mouse wheel to adjust some of the security standards too. We'll see how it goes.
Ricardo, in case you're hearing me, I've got the Anisador's basic power systems back online. Doors should be open. Hopefully some light. Still no sign of Marlowe.
Hey, Ripley. Welcome to the Anisadora.
Marlowe? Where are you, Marlowe?
That is a tape, Ripley. It can't talk back to you.
Thanks for switching the power back on. You saved me a job. I only needed it offline temporarily. I had some things to fix.
So this guy is like 4 steps ahead. He already knew Ripley's gonna get on board.
Maybe you want to join my crew. Plenty of free spots.
I would take the guy up on that offer personally.
Marlowe double-crossed me. He said he'd give me all the data he had on the creature so I could take it to the company, but he...
Taylor? Taylor! Marlowe, what are you doing?
What no one else seems prepared to do. Come find me, Ripley. I got something for you.
Oh, unless it's actually talking to you.
I guess he is.
I got confused with the tape recorder.
Yeah, I hit the tape recorder. Okay. Is it this one? We've already heard that one.
Yeah.
We already read that one. Okay, real quick, we're just gonna... Because I don't think there's an alien here at the moment. We'll just save. Just sprint back there. Try to play that thing again. This is the wrong direction. Right? Yeah.
Hello, door.
Boy, if I were a cat, I would be hungry all the time playing this game due to the Purina logos everywhere.
I think we may have broken our losing streak. We've barely been scraping a living the past couple of years, and the Anisadora is starting to look like the wrecks we salvaged.
Oh, we already heard this one.
Can't say the crew's been faring any better. Then we found that flight recorder. It belongs to a ship, the Nostromo.
Dirt says he actually forgot you can run in this game. Yeah, it's been a while since Lagos has been able to freely run without being scared.
Excuse me, without being scared, without it being a bad idea. Well, that was unexpected.
Oh, that does not bode well for you.
Nope.
Or Marlowe. Or Taylor. Can you double bind something in this game?
No. Okay, this mouse wheel down use thing is freaking me out too much. Oh. want to do that.
Log number 543374. Whatever it was that attached itself to Foster is dead. I found it on the floor by her bed, all curled up like a spider. Foster said she felt fine, but I insisted on putting her into hypersleep. That thing must have done something to her, but maybe I can slow the process. Sevastopol is the nearest station, so I'm going to get her checked out. Quarantine will be a problem, but I figured a Nostromo flight recorder maybe the ticket in. Whatever we have to do.
Okay.
All right, so it did attach itself to her face.
Yeah, we saw that.
She was able to talk after, though.
Well, it's on your face for a period of time. So first of all, that recording that we just heard was from before she got face hugged, right?
Yes.
And they found the recorder, and they're like, "Oh, there's this distress beacon. We'll take it." There's a period of time between when it falls off your face and when you do a chest burst, and she was in that section when they went into hypersleep, because spoilers for Aliens, the corporate suit asshole, that's his plan, is to get people infected with them, wait till the facehuggers fall off, put them into hypersleep, and then sneak them across that way to sell them to Weyland-Yutani.
Anisadora, this is Marshal Waits of Sevastopol. Officially, I should deny your request to dock. Sevastopol is currently being decommissioned, and I can't compromise security for unscheduled vessels. However, in the light of the property you found, I will allow a small number of your crew to dock via a short-range shuttle. I must remind you that Sevastopol is entitled to a cut of any reward for return of said property once it's on station. Let me know your decision. Waits out.
The mouse wheel down thing's freaking me out. I think I'm just going to switch it back for now. Until such a time as we fight additional Joes, which is where it actually comes into...
becomes handy.
Yeah, like that's the one QuickTime event that really has been obnoxious. Okay, what are my other options for killing these guys? It's this one, which has never worked for us because...
You have one chance to time it correctly, or like hit them. You have to aim at them correctly too. If you miss, it's instant death.
And the timing on that is...
We haven't figured it out.
Yeah,
Every time you die,
I haven't gotten really feedback yet. Didn't even, it's just the screen cuts to black. I wonder if that is a bug
I
or
tried to
intended.
save Foster. Brought it to Sevastopol. Broke all the rules, getting her ashore. That was stupid, Edgar. Stupid. You don't beat this thing, Ripley. You can't. All you can do is refuse to engage. You gotta wipe out every trace, destroy any clue, stop its infection from spreading. Make sure there's no chance of the human race ever making contact with it again. Because the moment it makes contact, it's won. The company's never gonna know what happened here. Nobody is. I won't allow it.
Am I supposed to not like Marlowe at this point? Because...
That's the right thing to do.
That all seems on the level to me.
Hey, Ripley's mother was on the exact same spectrum. Like,
Yeah.
hey, Will and Yutani execs, you guys have no idea what the hell you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Sure, let's send an entire like crew of like armed Marines. Totally gonna handle it. Nope.
And she's like, yeah, and you know, in the first movie, if we break quarantine, we're all gonna die. That was a meme back in like April, right? But yeah, Taylor right now is like, oh, he broke the deal. He was gonna tell me everything about the specimen. Like, dude, I don't have stock in this company. Like the buyback on the dividends for workers here isn't great. Like, fuck you.
It's not like Marlowe would know anyway. All he knows is it attaches to your face and then something comes out of your chest. Like,
I mean, Marlowe has the right idea there, right? Like, Weyland-Yutani can't know that anything has happened here.
No, otherwise, unfortunately, this is 15 years after We're playing Amanda Taylor? Sorry, Amanda
Yeah.
Ripley?
Oh, shh. This is gonna be good. Maybe a flashback? Because it got quiet all of a sudden. I'm hoping it's a flashback. Good.
Added report. Personal message.
Hi, Mom.
This is for my daughter. Hi, Amanda. I'm recording this for you, my sweetheart, and I hope you get to hear it one day. You see, I got into trouble. My ship, there was an accident, sweetheart, and we found an alien creature. It was very dangerous, and the only way we could stop it was to destroy the ship. I'm okay. I'm stuck on this lifeboat, long way out. But we had to destroy the ship. We had to destroy the Nostromo. We just couldn't risk bringing that thing home with us. I needed to protect you. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. I'm sure I'll see you very soon. I love you, sweetheart.
Oh my god.
Now you understand.
I actually want Marlo to win.
Reactor.
That'll turn the reactor into a goddamn nuke. You'll destroy the ship and the station.
It will annihilate every trace of that creature. Ripley, it's the only way. I can't let it live. And I'm not letting the company have it, or they'll just start the whole thing over again.
Listen to me! We don't have to do this!
Stop! Stop it, Marlo!
Marlo, please.
You heard what your mother did. She understood. If she was here, she'd be helping me. You think she would want company suits knowing the zip code of that creature? No one must know.
There are still people alive on the station! Marlo!
Foster's not. She was my wife. I loved her. And I killed her.
I think I was too late. He set it going. He set it going!
Taylor, I'll stop the overload. You have to help me. Go to that console.
Warning. Fusion reactor overload in progress.
Open the fusion system so I can work on them.
What?
I need power sent to the auxiliary generator. Look for the letters AUX.
Hey, that's a good
I
word,
found
too.
it!
I think
Okay, now put on your 10,000 SPF sunscreen.
and you know, your welding goggles.
Am I supposed to be doing anything?
Maybe? Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Taylor just like
Taylor's doing like the Terminator 2, getting blown away from the fence animation.
Okay, you're doing good, Taylor. Now switch the maintenance terminal from auto to manual. Do you see it?
Yeah. Push down on the clutch. Shift
It'll
the
be
space
there, Taylor.
station
Trust
into
me.
second gear.
That's it.
Walking someone through sales through the installation process. The company's app.
for your mother not getting the router started.
We are through the first shot of Fernet. Oh, okay. There's a speed thing to it.
I mean,
I mean, we won, right? Like the alien's gone.
yeah. we did win. But I will note that probably ogling at the fusion reactor
For a period of time.
probably killed you.
It's like staring into a campfire. All right, so I do want to say, because it's going to be very hectic when we come back to this, although I think we got to walk back, right? I did really like how they did the flight recorder thing. And, okay, so there's a save point right here. The thing is that, like, it's a little bit sweet, but not in a way that I would consider to be maudlin or, like, overly...
Okay, you're doing good, Taylor. Now switch the maintenance terminal from auto to manual. Do you see it? It'll be there,
Oh, no,
Taylor.
it's actually
Trust
the
me.
quarter that we used.
That's it.
Try to find the wreck of the Nostromo. We got lucky. Found a distress signal, and now we're following it.
It's not like it's Ripley and her daughter meeting in heaven and hugging something like a Disney cartoon ending, right? It's this nice little touch where Amanda gets a bit of closure. But
Yeah, she does.
but Ripley like never knows that, right?
No. I'll talk about this more once we're done with this.
Because this is an emotional moment.
Total system-wide cascade failure.
Fuck! Marlowe forced an overload. The ship's gonna tear itself apart.
Good.
Critical collapse. Critical collapse.
Get back to your shuttle.
Meet in heaven and hug every time you get a Oh. Oh, wait, 1 second here. Okay, here we go. Can I get through this? Nope.
Oh, no, you're going back to show a bit.
Yeah. Where there was a random face hunter. Okay.
All right. What I wanted to mention was that so when Ellen Ripley went missing in the Nostromo,
Yeah.
Amanda Ripley 15 years later is in this position
Yeah.
where she's trying to find the flight recorder.
The Anisadora blast took out the orbiters.
Continue. I'm going to leave it paused here till you finish the thought.
She took out the Nostromo and she's now in this position where she's trying to chase her mother.
Yeah.
Sure, she's working for William DeTawny, but it's not to work for them specifically. It's so she can get into a position where she can find out what happened. And
Yeah.
it's exactly what she's getting right now. But spoilers, in Aliens, 57 years later, after Amanda Ripley dies of old age.
Yeah. So I win. I actually don't even need to complete the game. Like I've already done it.
Yes, but spoiler alert, unfortunately, somehow William DeTawny finds out about the alien anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
Because they have a fucking colony on the same planet.
Yeah. They certainly knew enough about it that they were able to give Ash instructions on securing the aliens. So I don't know if he called home or anything.
I'm trying to contact the Torrens, but the comms are still locked. The ambulance you just docked is screwed. The Torrens is our only way off this.
Okay, so we got an upgrade to our hacking thing, so we can now get through stuff, including here. So this will let us get back through
The broadcast from the lane just updated.
back through the back door.
Hello, Sevastopol. Can you respond? We just saw a ship blow on your starboard side, took out an entire orbital stabilizer array. We have no place to dock. Please, tell us what's going on in there. We can take survivors. I'll leave this channel open. Torrens out.
So now that you have the upgraded module, do you think we could go back to the... Do you think we'll be passing by the food court again, where we can get to the, Because we saw that little tidbit in the Nostromo there as well, didn't we? We just couldn't go in because you didn't have the right hacking tool.
I mean, maybe we can, but am I going to? There's no way at this stage of the game I'm going to go out of my way to do anything I don't have to, right?
Fair enough.
Save that for the easy playthrough where the aliens have party hats and they're just hitting you with, like, squirt guns if they catch you. I think left.
Welcome to Seeks and
I fought it.
Communications. Please sign in and
Hear that
reset.
stepping. I feel like I fought a working joke here before.
Yes, there was one behind the door and there was one behind the window. And yeah, that's where we first encountered the working Joe and realized, they like to hit people.
Yeah. Same, buddy. Someone's enjoying their quarantine. Isn't this like Alien versus Predator lore? I gotta pause for this. Is what like Alien versus Predator lore?
Okay, so between the aliens and the predators, they have their own bout. The humans are just caught somewhere in between.
Security just came through. Guns in hand, not friendly. I had to hide under a desk.
Citizen security.
What do they want?
The Torrens. They heard the broadcast. They want to contact it. I think they plan on
Is a human there?
taking it by
That's gonna leave
force.
them be.
Can they?
No, comms are still out. Stay clear of them though. They're dangerous and desperate.
Understandable. Okay, okay. Oh.
You feel safe?
Feel charged.
Listen, whoever you are, you better back off. You're not messing around. Turn back. Hey!
That was a flashbang I threw. But now what?
Ooh, they got some good shots.
Yeah. Actually, they barely winged me there, so that's something at least. We can go through the tunnel over here.
Between the alien predator lore, though, the aliens and the predators have been having a war for a really long time. Unfortunately, the humans are just stumbled upon a ship of aliens, and they're not their main like enemy. They're just it's kind of like, I don't know, an ant walking into a spider's web when the spider really wants flies. It's like, hey, you're not what I usually eat, but whatever.
Oh, can you go into the vents? I mean, the predators are just basically guys looking for their, like, gaming bros looking for their achievements, right? Like, it's not a war as far as they're concerned. It's just, as far as the aliens are concerned, it's like, the aliens simply are the predators going after them. But I don't like that lore, you know? It's like, I don't resent it or anything. It's just not
Marty's
scary,
thing.
you know?
And falling.
It tried to add depth to the story, but it just makes it messy.
I mean, it's not depth necessarily. I want to be clear. I don't dislike the whole Predator story. I think it's interesting. I just don't think, well, interesting. I think it's fun. I think it's fine. I just don't think it meshes with what I like about Alien. Let's see if we can check these without getting shot. Folder corrupted.
What's going on up there? I've been waiting for a call, and Apollo, please stand by. Your call is being rerouted. Hello, my working Joe is acting strangely. Won't listen to anything. Apollo, please stand by. Your call is being routed. I need help. I'm trapped in my apartment. This is Aldrinor outside it. Apollo, please stand by. Your call is being rerouted.
God. Put me through the marshal's office. It's an emergency. Someone's robbed my store. Please stand by. Your call is being rerouted. He's gone. It killed him. I think it's still here. Stand by. Your call is being rerouted. Okay, we've read that one before.
As to why they specifically evolved to go through a face orifice, I don't know. It's like,
I mean,
for a mammal, most mammals have a direct link from the face down there. I mean,
so we know for a fact that it's not actually. I'm turning off the air purification because we have a gas mask.
No problem.
They don't.
If you choke them out, does that invalidate your no-kill human thing?
If I kill humans, I kill humans. I'll deal with it.
Okay.
There's a guy
I mean, there are other ways inside the body of a mammal, but I think those are the most PG appropriate.
So,
and I mean,
someone asked
it has.
Go ahead.
It has the most striking look to it as well, because look, there's something on your face. And what's the best way to take out a combatant? You literally cover their face.
I can't see. I mean, so we know actually that it's not just evolved for humans because we actually in Alien 1 see that they've infected something that's not an alien, right? Another species that we have no record of.
I mean, they could do it to the predators. I could see it doing to other mammals as well, just mammals in general.
Yeah, but there's the cartographer, or whatever his name is, right? Like the thing that has the ship, the planet, with the alien eggs. The thing that's fused with the ship. Come on.
You're really pushing your luck.
I know.
Look, I'm leaving. What do you want?
Okay, that was a bad version of the smoke. I'm gonna die.
Who's out there?
Okay. The working Joes have different names depending upon what language of the game you're playing in. It's a little late to try it in German.
Ricardo.
Ripley, the Inisadora blast took out the orbital stabilizers. We're about to fall from the sky. I'm trying to contact the torrents, but the comms
Oh wow, you got kicked back this far.
Yeah, there were no save
The
points.
torrents is our only way off this.
Huh. Interesting though. Okay, so
Yeah.
working Joe, because in America a Joe is just the regular Joe Schmo.
Yeah, Joe Schmo.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm now curious what the other languages are. You don't have to do it though. I can do it.
Took out an entire orbital stabilizer array. We have no place to dock. Please, tell us what's going on in there. We can take
Amigos? Oh,
survivors.
that's so
I'll leave
cute.
this channel open. Torrens out.
Popular for all the ancient furries who like Amiga computers. I mean, it's supposed to be super ancient, far traveled to get other things through which their eggs can infest. Yeah, it's true, but the implication is that the eggs can basically wait forever.
And technically, in order to propagate, they don't need... In order to propagate, they only need one success. One really big success. Like they have here in Sevastopol Station. Well, until what Amanda Ripley might do, which is... I don't know what she's gonna do, just that she tried to overload the reactor. It might have worked.
So the original conception of gnolls in 5e, the reason they weren't playable... Let's check out this section this time, because we didn't last time. The reason they weren't playable, and so forth, is because they were...
We've got company. Season security just
essentially
guns in hand, not
like
friendly.
aliens.
Had to hide under a
Xenomorphs from Alien.
What do they want?
Oh.
The torrents.
Like they
Heard the broadcast.
don't have
I can prepare
kids the normal way. It's like
Can they?
a gnoll kills you, the demonic hyenas that follow them devour your body, consume your soul, start bulging weirdly, and then explode into a bunch of other gnolls. Most gnolls don't have language, they're subvocal, and the point that makes them dangerous is this means that basically one gnoll with like what it can do, I'm not supposed to go through this, I'm just curious if it works, can potentially bring back a whole colony, and then you have a wave of them moving through, and they're incredibly scary and so forth. It's that kind of feel. This is something, it's not OG Gnoll lore, Beluga Chef, it's something that was just done in 5th edition. Okay, so I'm actually not supposed to be here right now. This is actually going back, and I don't know if like there's an alien around here or so forth, or if we could just explore and just grab all the stuff, you know?
Ree, listen to me very carefully. I want you to leave work now, collect Claire, pick up the cat, and head home. We need to find someplace safe till Seegson's in the ship. I saw the guy from down the hall. I can't remember his name, the one in the dirty baseball cap, weird smell. He had something in his coat. I think it was a gun. He just looked right through me. Don't talk to anyone. Don't tell them where you're going. I'll meet you as soon as I can.
Let's just quickly check to see if there's a save point here that I might want to use. I kind of do, if I can get here safely.
But yeah, the alien has the same idea where they only need one successful member to feed enough to eventually become a queen, and then the whole cycle starts over again.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oh god. Oh no.
I have made a terrible mistake.
We're about to become one of those. Alien. Like it has for the entire ship.
You want this save point? Come and get it.
Not so much for that idea.
Yep. This is me doing a tapping head meme, thinking I'm clever. All right. But yeah, anyway, it's a 5th edition Gnoll idea, and it's why they held off on statting them for the longest time. They wanted to give I think a race to the game that would not be a person, that could just be a monster, and the players wouldn't have to feel bad about killing it, it would be scary, and so forth. And I think in a lot of groups that probably came over okay, you know? Like, people do want to have goblins that they don't have to feel bad about killing. And Gnolls were filling that role at a time when people were starting to get more thoughtful about things like goblins and orcs, right? Unfortunately, if your friends are a bunch of, like, dirty furries, you know, the tall hyena men are more sympathetic.
Do you think that, do you think they took the stat ideas and lore ideas from a homebrew, or do you think they made it up on their own?
For like the new 5th edition race of Gnolls, which is coming out, or did come out in like the Eberron book, which I think is not official. You know, I'm gonna go with independent creation, because most of the homebrews kind of focus on the rampage skill, and that's more or less the defining quality of them.
I see.
Or rather, the distinctive quality of them.
Speaking of races that you can just kill with impunity, I think Lord of the Rings orcs were the same way, where they basically came out of a pit.
Dude, like... yeah, but... do we need to start...
the entire 5 minutes of the movie about
I gotta flashbang a bunch of folks. Are we gonna do the Tolkien orc discourse on stream right now?
No, we don't have to.
Well, we're gonna. The thing with the orcs is that they used to be elves, you know, Sauron or Melkor ended up corrupting them, they were fallen. Tolkien had some quotes which indicated that he was trying to replicate the idea of the Yellow Menace. This is why the orcs are, in Lord of the Rings, you know, they're short. They're not green-skinned, they're yellow, right? It's, the stuff that they were worried about. This is extremely dangerous. In England at a time, nefarious Orientals and so forth. That was the horde concerned about coming at the base. So, no, I don't think that the token orc is the same sort of thing, because the issue is they talk, they have like names, they have places they live. They're people. You know what I mean? They're people who are intrinsically evil and need to be purged from the world because their blood is corrupted and foul, unlike the pure Aryan elf blood, who are very fair and tall and essentially Aryan, right?
Like, look, if elf wants to date a human, oh my god, the entire, like, village freaks out.
Urukai are made with, like, you know, I'll talk about the official orders in a moment, once I make sure that there's no person about to shoot me here. This is a different way than we went before. Doesn't seem to help.
You've been through here.
Yeah, but
You've been
go
through here,
through,
though.
I didn't go through the that particular gate on the wall, which might offer a little bit more stealth.
You went through this one on the left. I remember that.
Maybe. I think you're right. So, like,
Also,
in the Lord of
made a
the Rings
comment.
cartoon, the most radical thing in that entire thing is, like, there's a fantasy sequence, I think with Sam and Frodo, about, like, what they're gonna do after they're done doing the Lord of the Rings. The idea of going back to the Shire. And one scene of it's just, like, two random orcs, like, traveling up the road, and they wave to the hobbits, and the hobbits wave back, and it's like, whoa. The implication of that is more radical than anything in, like, what Tolkien actually wrote about them. Okay, I'd really like a save point around here, but we don't have it. As for the official thing, no, it's not an official publication, Locke, but it is Exploring Eberron, which is written by Keith Baker, who's the creator of the Eberron setting. And I think it looks like a fairly balanced stat block, honestly.
Oh, I heard one.
There's a guy to the left, and getting past him might be tricky.
Open up the map again?
Map? Yeah, sure.
Do you think you can go all the way around? Do you think you can go up north, east, and down south?
Yeah, but there's gonna be a guy in that room too.
I mean, maybe you could get them away with a noisemaker.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing, isn't it?
So noisemaker and then flashbang, or a pipe bomb if you wish.
I like the way this Working Joe just doesn't have a head, because it's like, yeah, you probably had a pretty scary time with Working Joes so far. Let's give you a break here. So, I don't know what's going to be past him, though, right? So one thing I could do is I could just flashbang and make a break for it. You know what? What if I throw a noisemaker down this corridor?
You could.
You can't see where I'm looking, but like directly south of me?
Yeah, I can see that.
Hey, we can do this.
Oh. Oh, hi!
He's moving away. He's facing the other direction. So not as subtle as I would have liked.
He's thrown into his hands. Take this!
Behind you!
Something's out there.
Oh.
Just saw movement.
Just
turn back if I was you. That's right. No one else needs to die.
okay. Okay. They actually didn't shoot you.
Oh shit.
That didn't work out very well for you.
Make sure I'm going the right way. Yep.
I think there's a save point at some point upstairs.
Yeah.
Right there, right in front of you.
I'll take it.
Today I learned there was a Lord of the Rings cartoon.
Yeah, old one. It actually had John Hurt in it played Aragon.
What is it?
The alien found them. We're gonna get to hear them die. Would I make a few noisemakers? Bonding agent. That's all ready to go. Pipe bomb. There we go. Okay, why can't I do this, Aldrinor?
You even switched it back to E rather than mouse down.
No, I just mean, like, I think I'm using bonding agents, but I'm not. See what I mean? Like, I think I can't make that up. Okay. Losing my goddamn mind. Hey, Ricardo.
You okay?
Listen, Marlowe's permissions are still logged at this terminal. If we had the coordinates for the torrents, we could align the transmitter dishes manually, bypass Apollo completely.
There's an observatory near the comms array, right?
Yeah, you should be able to find the torrent coordinates using that. I'll get the door for you.
Yeah, no apologies necessary, Locke. 1978, maybe it exists in the same cinematic universe as the Alien movies.
How old is Lord of the Rings? I don't even know. When did the first one come out?
Hobbit was before World War II, right? And then he wrote the rest during World War II, I think. Vikramond in chat will be able to definitely tell us Philistines what the answer is.
2001. Okay, so the animated series came well.
Wait.
that.
You're talking about the movie, not like when the books were published?
There's an animated movie that was released in 1978.
Yeah, it's good, honestly. Well, I mean, like, the Hobbit movie is actually great. The Hobbit movie is legitimately good. And part of the reason why is if you read the Hobbit book, it's a children's book, you know? It's written in that style. It's very imaginative.
Yes, The Hobbit is a good book. It's just what they did with the movie to try to stretch out that book into 2 chapters. It's awful.
Well, they also tried to, like, tie it into the Lord of the Rings with, like, the creepy ring music and everything about chasing down the necromancer, and that just wasn't part of it, you know?
It doesn't work because the Fellowship of the Ring alone is almost triple the size of the Hobbit. And there's 3 of those books that made a trilogy.
Give me a second. Vikramond says rank and base Hobbit is good. It is. Bakshi Lord of the Rings is bad good. It is. Rankin Bass Return of the King is not good. Do you not like all of the rotoscoping? Yeah. They're boring takes that Vikramond has because they're not because they're wrong, but because they're mainstream. There's nothing hot about them.
Oh, do you think you can use...
1 second.
Isn't there a control tower above you?
I acted like as though they could hear us.
Somewhere. Come on, get him!
Oh, hi!
No!
I mean, at least he just saved.
Yeah. I didn't get another item out in time.
Okay, so directly to your left of this corridor, there's a staircase that goes upstairs. There's like some kind of control room.
Yeah, that whole fiasco, but it's locked right now. Like, that room's locked, right?
There should be a
right.
either a vent to your right or there's a vent somewhere in front of you they can dip into. I remember that.
There were vents under the ground, under the floor. I do not like this room right now.
Yeah, you can see them on the map there. They show up.
Let that compound be.
Oh, I just heard a vent open.
Keep on it. That ship's out there waiting.
It's the wrong direction.
Paula won't let me in.
Here's the way up you were talking about. I don't think this gains us anything.
Holler if you find anything.
Maybe?
Because all you're trying to do is get the location.
Lockdown effect.
Right. Because you can't directly communicate with the Torrens, but you need to be able to point the dish to be able to use short range directly to the Torrens, and you can skip Apollo completely.
Yeah, it's something about Marlowe's permissions that are locked in. Crap.
Should put a Metal Gear sneaking music.
Bum, bum, ba-da-da. Good thing Amanda Ripley has extreme gremlin energy.
Yeah, her legs are ripped. That's why she can crab walk everywhere nonstop.
Seriously. Is this open? Yep.
We'll make it through. Do this, I promise.
So I don't.
If you throw one on the opposite end, okay, so turn around, throw one out that way.
Yeah. How many of these do I have? Why am I conserving resources?
Oh, hello, door. That just glitched.
What is it?
I died in this corridor. Do you remember that?
I remember.
That
We
was one of my
ran down
earliest
here,
deaths.
and that's when we realized, oh no, there's two working Joes behind us, and we just
And
reached
I'm
the
like,
dead
they
end.
can't take that many bullets.
Yeah, 4 shots, nothing happened.
Good times. Gotta get some more sensors. You dead guy. Can I loot you? Gotta find the magic pistol. Oh god, more bonding agents. Not gonna let this kill me. Use the tracking system to find the torrents. The game's giving me a little bit of oh, what do I need to do?
I think it has to show up and then you hit it.
This one's new.
Move keys to align docking alignment. Press to engage.
Get them all in, do you think?
I think it's to get the circle matched up with that circle.
With the other circle. Yeah, that makes sense. Close enough.
Not close enough. And you're manually moving a dish.
Use the tracker to find the torrents.
Yep.
This was what year? 2008, 2012? What year did this game come out?
Oh, around that time, yeah.
I want to say 12, and I want to say Amnesia was 2008.
2014.
2014. Wow. So I don't know if it's a bit tracker, BitTorrent reference. One thing we've been talking about, at least I've been talking about a lot on stream,
Ricardo,
is
I found them.
Now you've got to align the dishes to the torrent's position manually.
Check. I'm going outside.
everything that is about, gotta go back that way. Everything that this game has said about like what it feels like to be on the station that comes from a company that was expanding too quickly and needed to attract investors, so forth.
Yeah, the 2008 Bitcoin bubble.
Yeah, that's really what it felt like. Can
Game.
Amanda briefly forgets how ladders work. So I don't know what's worse. If they're still there, in which case, oi, or if they're not there, in which case they...
I mean, you could run into your little hidey hole underneath the area if it worst comes to worst.
I think that's what I need to do, right?
Where are you going?
I can unlock the engines to the airlock from here. Give me a sec.
Like, which route are you gonna take?
So if we look at this... I really don't know. It's a good point, right? Like,
Maybe we just wait for him.
Maybe
He says he's gonna manually open it for us.
okay, let's hang back a little bit then.
There, got it.
Oh, to your left. There you go. Right there. That door to your left.
Oh, did it open?
Yeah, it opened. Ripley going on EVA.
I'm going down.
Where are those pictures?
Before they breed, track, exterminate. That's the, it's shaking, so you can't see. Our synthetics are built not. I have no idea what that means. That's like a weird purple logo. The other one is that the motion detectors are designed to find rats, and it's kind of like an Alberta poster. Do you get a good look at it? You probably see a little bit of that propaganda around the province.
Save point to your right.
Thank you.
Hey Ripley, do you remember when you were like super rushing to get your suit on before you died of asphyxiation from being
Do you remember
unlocked?
when Ripley's friend told her, "Hey, yeah, the door opens right away. It's fine."
Uh-huh.
Okay, so while we have this on, we actually can't use motion detector. We can't use weapons.
Do you think there's gonna be your alien friend that you ejected that's still outside somewhere?
I have no idea. Everything is just stuck here. Nice. Magnet, let's go.
Hurry! All hell's gonna break loose when Sebastopol starts to fall.
Trying to deal with zero gravity, buddy. Walk backwards.
Yeah, because you're stuck on a geosynchronous orbit over whatever this planet is. That's weird though, because it should take days, not hours to fall out of orbit, but
Well, we still haven't done so, right? Should take days.
no, but once you
Yeah,
start
that's a good
seeing it, it's already too late. Like, look at all the debris floating past you. That's not debris that's been floating there. That's the station moving. Oh, is that the Has?
The what?
Or is that-
I think it's part of Sebastopol.
Oh, I was gonna ask if that was the hazardous materials bay that we ejected
Oh.
long ago.
That would be neat, especially if it came around again. Because it's still in orbit, right? Anyway, space sucks. Stay on Earth.
I know Eve's got a character that looks down on grounders.
Are they
they've lived their entire lives in the flotilla, and they're like, why would you spend your life on a planet? Ew.
Yeah. Say that in the wrong bar and get like your calcium degenerate bones cracked by some asshole.
Punching the coordinates at the terminal.
1.2x gravity.
I don't know. If you're on a ship like the Anisodora or the Nostromo, they do seem to have gravity.
Well, they do because it's more expensive not to, special effects wise. It's part of the reason that artificial gravity is so common in our popular fiction. Is it gets really tedious to not have it, and it's a lot of money to do.
I still love the lens refractions that
yeah,
happen
around the corners.
Yeah, because you're in a
there.
dome, right? Do you have lights?
Maybe going the wrong way. I do not. I can hit F, but nothing happens except I pay respects.
Yeah, respects to Taylor and Marlowe.
Screw Taylor, man.
Marlowe had it right though.
I kind of feel like he did, but I get the objection to it. You know, you don't want to give up on people.
Like, look, people don't have to find out, but there's a better way than to do this.
I bet Taylor is, insofar as there is a discourse around this game, I bet you Taylor is a controversial figure. Did you hear something? I feel like I heard something. This is cool. What are the coordinates?
Servo lock on. Parabolic antenna in
It
fixed
never told you.
Damn it!
It's okay, Ripley. There's an override console by the transmitters.
I bet you she's a controversial figure because, like, you know, she does sort of help you stop things from exploding. And that's heroic because we're trying to save people. Although, you know, if Ricardo dies here and we're the only one who get off anyway, it's not really that amazing, right? It then becomes Ripley doing a very dangerous, risky thing that risks the aliens getting out, etc., in order to save herself. Which is a fine story, right? But it's very much a different sort of heroic thing. It's a heroic story of survival at all costs, rather than...
Oh, right there. Powering up, it's powering up, it's powering up, and...
Is there another thing I need to do?
No, I'm just hearing it boot up.
Yeah. It becomes a story of survival at all costs rather than one about saving people. Which is fine, but it's a different kind of story. Especially when the alternative is the alien gets out.
Although she would be living a very similar story to what her mother did.
Yeah, but the difference is with her mother, there wasn't
She was on a ship, not a station.
There wasn't someone like Marlowe enunciating the fact that Sevastopol knew that these things were here, that they had done this before. You know, they're operating with the knowledge of the Nostromo's flight recorder, right?
Yeah.
So for them, they can see a pattern here, which Ripley could not, right? I'm sorry, Ellen Ripley.
Do you hear that rending metal sound?
I do, which is disturbing in space, right? Because we're in a
Can you
vacuum.
look at the dish? Is the dish moving?
Which means that we would be feeling it through our feet.
Oh, we got like magnetic boots or something. That's why she's having such a hard time walking.
Yeah, and why we don't have a run command.
It never mentioned coordinates. You can check your notes, maybe.
Yeah. Manually enter the coordinates. 35, 75.
75.
Okay. I don't remember where I saw those.
I don't remember them either. Oh, up, down, left, and right. So one of them should be up and down.
It's not working. Pressing E is not locking it in.
Maybe 35 first?
I don't think I can exit this interface.
So go to 35 first?
I don't know how to go to 35 first.
So
maybe, I see what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah. This first one will be 35, second one might be 75.
I'm reading top to bottom like a moron. Okay, I can't go further that direction. Space sucks so much, y'all. The truth. Not right, but 75.
Now your second coordinates should be 75.
It does remind me a little bit of 2001, where part of the thing is that even in an emergency, everything in space is very tedious. Hubert was the rare Artur who would...
Now look up to see the dish move.
Slow down entertainment in order to make a point.
You know, for something so heavy, that's moving pretty damn fast.
Yeah. Well, it still is mass, right? So it still is difficult to get that stuff moving and slowing down.
That's what I mean. Like that's a hefty ass gear system under that.
Look, the station's on fire.
Wouldn't that not happen though? Because there's no. Oh, I guess it's venting atmosphere.
Yeah, you could vent.
Torrance, this is Ripley on the station. Are you reading me, Verlaine?
Ripley, what the hell is going on over
That'll
there?
be a long story,
Bad
Verlaine.
things, Torrance. There's an alien organism here. It's deadly. We need urgent extraction.
A what?
There's no time to explain. Please, Verlaine.
There's nowhere for us to dock, Ripley. The station's tearing free from its gravity mooring. I've seen a towing platform below the spaceflight terminal, but the Torrance umbilical isn't built for it. You'll need to extend the tow platform clamp station side.
Just get into position.
Could I just jump really high and Verlaine could catch me? Is that an option at all? No? Okay.
I mean, how are you going to save Ricardo?
It's true. He does deserve it. He saved our life like 2 or 3 times at this point, right?
He saved, yeah, because the first time was when he got locked into the SciMed area, and it was supposed to be a trap. But guess what? Oh no, you're trapped in there too.
I hope he's.
Marshall Waits was like, it's a worthy sacrifice.
And he's right. Well, at the time he doesn't know about the nest.
The fact that the rest of the station's infested.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, all that trouble to deal with one. Guess what? You got an entire privilege of Karens left.
It's an option only if you're okay with drifting off to space. Probably. Just have the aliens vote me as the imposter. Just float my way home. There's a nest, there is a queen. In theory, we didn't see one.
But we did see eggs.
We did see
which suggests something is putting them there.
I don't know if it makes a ton of sense, but whatever.
Now, we never actually got to see the bottom of the reactor. We were under the reactor, or just above it, but we never saw the base, because the reactor is built in 3 different parts. There's the top, there's the central core, and then there's the under part. We saw the under part. We never got to saw what the top of the core looked like.
I'll be honest.
Because we couldn't see down that shaft where the big, giant electrical thing was.
And one feels nervous saying this, but I felt that the nest was not as bad as I was worried that it was going to be.
Yeah, I was expecting you'd walk into like a giant like room and it's just nothing but eggs.
I mean, don't get me wrong, like any place where there's 2 xenomorphs or so, whatever the number was there, wandering around is pretty bad.
Ricardo, get ready to move. We're leaving. Ricardo? Ricardo, do you copy? Ricardo, come in.
So that was a slow sequence of us being outside. There's a person there, and...
Oh! There's an alien there too that's not getting sucked up for some reason.
Should I just hide in here? Because that's what I feel like I should do. Oh, okay, we're going...
I mean, you just saved.
I did just save.
Please attend your assigned evacuation point and await instructions.
That's weird. That's really weird though. I would expect it to get vented, but it didn't.
It's right there.
This is also the first time you've been through this area with an alien, because the first time you had Working Joes, this time you had humans, and now you have...
Going the right way? I am not going the right way.
Yeah, you have to go back to the start. I don't know. Yes, it does. Hi!
That was too much flamethrower ammo, buddy. I'm going to regret that.
I would just run at this point.
You would run at this point? I don't know. I think I gotta find the vent entrance and exploit that. I'm not seeing.
I mean, the exit's right there.
The exit's right there.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. Hi!
We're closed.
We're closed. Please leave.
That carrot got absolutely sucked up. Yeah, sure, Dirt.
But I promised my son Timmy he'd get some ice cream. I don't care if you're closed.
Why are you closed?
I don't care if it's midnight.
Locked.
No. I mean, that's good.
What?
There's less
What?
places for the alien to wander around.
Come on.
I think it's finding out that they're locked as well and it's being really pissed off about it.
Ricardo?
Oh, wow, that was not what I was expecting.
Ricardo. Oh no.
I'm wondering if one day we should have you play the Alien vs Predator game, but as the alien.
Oh.
It is extremely satisfying.
I would, after this, that would be extremely therapeutic.
How the turns have cabled. I think it was Dirt or Smooth or even someone in chat mentioned that the pipe bombs don't do much. They scare them, but they don't.
Well, I mean,
not as well as the flamethrower.
You can't kill them, right? So.
Where are you going now?
I have no idea.
Find a way to torrents to dock.
Yeah. So. Okay, this one's probably gonna be a reload, folks. Oh hi.
Oh hi
Right.
hi.
Oh come on.
Well, they're gonna help you reload, aren't they? Oh. You're a bit late there, Karen. We could have used you just a tiny bit earlier.
Yeah, seriously. Rip Cardo. That's where we came in.
Wait.
Oh, streaming too.
Did you just skip over the fact that you'd be finding Ricardo now? Oh, I see.
No,
I see.
we're just right here. I love how efficiently he's just cut off.
Ricardo? Ricardo, do you copy? Ricardo, come in.
I mean, I would too if something stuck itself to my face.
We're low on noisemakers, so we're going to try to use flares. Good night, Dirt.
Good night, Dirt. Yeah, see, it doesn't get sucked up.
It's just a dramatic effect. Oh, come on.
There's a human here? Excuse me?
Right outside.
Wow.
So, folks, it's not a full depressurization of the chamber. Also, I know that this is complaining about, like, the video game logic that I don't like, but maybe save your ammo for the alien that's trying to eat everyone in the station, as opposed to the Amanda Ripley who's trying to put together a PC speaker with a bunch of 9-volt batteries, which is all she ever wanted to do in life. Okay, there's the guy right there, see?
Assigned evacuation point and await instructions.
You, sipping the last of your shot there?
No, that's the tea. So, where's that? Okay. That means that the guy is taken care of. Thanks, Karen. And now that little distance to the lower left, I think, indicates that she moved away. Not where I wanted that to go. It's right on top of the boxes. It's playing Red Dead Redemption 2 main story. And summoned my horse while in the city. The horse stopped upon the sidewalk and promptly pooped, which made all the surrounding cops shoot me. Vandalism or something was the crime. Yeah, it's true. Horse vandalism is punishable by death. Multiple murder is a $16 fine. Also punishable by death, but hello. Also punishable by death, but not if you pay the fine first. Okay, what?
I counted only one blast of flamethrower, not two.
I'm still at 386, you know, it's not great.
It's better than the 335 you read earlier.
Fine. Pipe bombs. Those are pretty efficient.
I mean, you want to risk trying to save here?
Yeah, I do.
Skip that entire little song
Skip
and
that
dance.
entire annoying thing. I will remember this moment when later I'm at 0 flamethrower ammo. You just recall this, be like, hey Lagos. Good decision.
I'm sorry. That's what I'll say.
Don't let your horse poop outside the rich folks' home. Let your horse poop inside the rich folks' home.
I didn't know though. Rich folks might actually own a horse. At that point, I don't know. It's kind of mute because they do ride their horses around.
Are you old enough and like aware of U.S. politics enough to remember when one of the controversies about Mitt Romney was that he owned an Olympic dressage horse?
He owns a what?
An Olympic. Do you know what dressage is?
It's the thing where you jump around over the things.
No, it's a thing where the horse basically does ballet and trots extremely fancily in place. It's like, imagine horse dancing. That's what it is.
So basically, it's like a dog show, but for horses.
Yeah, except not as interesting. Oh.
Hi.
Okay,
That scared it.
Where to? Do we figure out how to get further?
Beluga Chef says that Olympic courts are owned by usually by 5 people.
Yeah.
Because they're that expensive.
But I mean, he's a billionaire, right? Like, his dad was a big deal. Okay, this was not the way to go. New music. But yeah, he owns a Olympic dressage horse. Oh, fool me once. Should be sneaking. Run. Maybe there's a place to hide it. Nope. Okay, she's headed in that direction. Okay, I've gone in a circle. There's 2 of them?
There's 2 of them?
I think so.
That would explain how why they're everywhere. I mean, we did see a whole bunch of them immediately afterwards. You know, in this staircase, I don't think I've ever seen her. Oh, well, there she goes.
I think actually that was a human being. I think I just lost an achievement.
I don't think I've ever seen her just jump off the rail to get down, because she has no reason to take the long way around.
Should we just sprint at this point, do you think?
I think you should. Just have this flamethrower out. Just get ready for Deborah, and if she comes, spray her.
Just counterclockwise around this whole section.
Can you zoom in on the X marks, though? Does that mean you can't use any events? Yeah, that's exactly. It just wants you to just run.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Not a great plan.
Maybe not. Sorry.
No! Oh, please, God, no!
Like, the idea of someone named Teresa Hines is conceptually ridiculous as John Halo. Dodo was created by Thomas Dodo when he tried to be angry twice at once. Oh, I went the entirely wrong direction. Jukes. I love that I have no context for the cops just killing you, but then being cops is enough. Yeah, that's fair. Like, That's totally a thing, right? We're all dying to Karens on the station. The cops, though, gotta do whatever they can to maintain their
What a
authority.
bus! It's moving. Shoot it.
I went. How many times can I go in the wrong direction? The save point was before the elevator. Alien in the security room. Watch the cameras like our strategies are incredibly advanced. Like Sun Tzu, understanding that the only form is formlessness. Can't grab that. Pipe bomb. Sensors are kind of what we want right now.
Ricardo? Oh god. Ricardo. Oh no.
How many flashbangs do you have? Bye.
Which is the number that you can have. You know what I mean? Like, was this the right way to go? No.
No. You're going the exact. I was like, why are you going that way?
So
you know that's the wrong way.
I would like to finish this level before we stop, and then have that be the stopping point, which means that next week we could just do 3 sessions, and that would be it. Three missions, rather. I'd like to treat that ride as wasted making that Molotov. I'm actually drinking Fernet, which is an extremely acquired taste. You have to really like bitter.
You do realize where Molotov gives you away.
Yeah. Kinda.
Oof. I hear a save point.
Yeah, you do. I should be using that, huh? I don't think that this time is a good time.
Hi! Wow, way to go to ignore the human.
I mean, one at a time, right? Can't blame her. And maybe... That's right, Cade. I know that she's learning, so maybe I'm trying to make her learn a bad strategy and then I'll start playing well. Alright, let's give this 2 more tries. Or maybe 3.
Freaking ride though. I think I'm just about out of bourbon. I gotta believe like 3 shots left.
Yeah.
So I need to do a run to replace that.
Okay, so this room has a scary thing, but it doesn't actually kill you. Because she's right there. You see that? In the walls.
Yeah.
So you end up
Remember,
here.
going right is the right direction.
Ricardo?
Just gotta run over here. Go in here and stop running. Grab that soda can that came out. That'll save some resources. Nope. Let's wait for her to go back.
Oh, she's looking for you.
She is, yeah.
Did you juke her? Impressive.
I did. Dude, do not praise me for that yet. That's,
I would not have your... Well, yeah, there you go.
Okay, good call.
Your Molotov acts as a little flashlight.
Thank you very much for that reminder. I had forgotten.
I remember one time you sat with your flamethrower out and were asking how come she keeps seeing me. It's because she saw the pallet light on your little flamethrower there.
Okay, now I hate this because there's like human guards here, right? And
To your right is a save point. To your right is a save point. It's like right there. Hostiles nearby. Who gives a shit right now?
I mean, I'm about to.
Dump. Dump.
The entire station is shaking.
Oh, that's not really shaking.
I think so, at least.
So,
Uh-huh.
do you think there's multiple Karens here? Or is that the same one? I just took a vent
I think
downstairs.
it's the same one.
Up. Wow. She heard something.
I think that was just her, like, trying to do that sneak thing that we talked about before, where she'll move off, you know, and then come back and try to catch you.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause that actually would have happened if you were outside.
Pipe bomb, that's still probably the best option against her at this point.
Saving there might help you a bit. You know,
Yeah, I think that's going to be handy.
And
That means that we're actually making progress. Okay, recheck the direction we're going.
you're doing that weird
Yeah.
horseshoe.
So this is the room that had a ton of humans in it, remember?
Yes.
So
Put ready your flashbang. I don't see them anymore though.
I'm thinking maybe a noisemaker and try the vents. We haven't really tried them yet.
Check the map again, because there's a lot of closed off areas here. Look at
Yeah.
the vent.
Those could be vent close off, but they might just be the room being shut, you know?
Oh, true.
So hey, you wanna go read the terminal? I mean I do, but it doesn't freeze the games.
I think we've already read that terminal.
Shh, 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 shh. I think that's her. You don't see me. You don't see me. No one here but us chickens. You don't like chicken. Oh, why couldn't I get invaded by the Hindu Karens? Back up.
Good night,
Beluga Chef. She's staying around the area looking. You know, do you think that maybe she's coded to never go that far away from me? Just to keep the tension up?
I don't know. Maybe.
If she goes back to the left, I'm gonna throw a flare in that direction. Aim this correctly. Good. No, bad. I'll deal. Well, let's risk it.
Time for Ripley. Come on, Ripley, show your muscles.
Can't eat me now, union laws.
Gotta hear her. Where are you?
I don't know.
We went down, huh?
Yeah. I'm fine with
Oh.
this. Yeah.
Okay.
Feels like we're standing around waiting to die.
Good observation, NPC.
Hear that? What is it?
Circle around to the right.
Oh, she's found some food. She got one. There's two of them. Or maybe that was her and one other.
She's right there. Munch, munch, munch.
She's checking out your noisemaker. So, good noisemaker. It got the human and her.
Yeah. Okay, which side of this is the... Alright. Molotov next, I think? What was that? Collect sensor. Scrap.
Did she see you? Did she see you?
Don't think so. I think she'd be coming faster if she had seen me. Okay. Crap.
Oh god! Hi!
Do you think she knows I went in here?
I'm pretty sure she does.
Crap. Okay. Is there anything? Any way out of here?
Yes, you'll pop out at some point.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, to your left.
Oh, man.
Oh god, you have no save point until...
Yep. I have no save point until there.
Go down a bit. I want to see if there's a save point if you scroll down or move. Nope. That's probably end of chapter, though.
Let's not get complacent about that. I turned myself to hard to survive.
Hi.
Maybe she's not looking for me. Alright. So the weather in San Francisco today has been interesting.
I know, you showed me pictures. It's quite red.
I woke up and thought, oh, I must have woken up in the middle of the night. And then I goes, you were a garbage person last night. You didn't go to bed at a time where there was a middle of the night left. This can't be the middle of the night. And then I check my phone and it says it's like the midday, right? And the light through my window is just black. Okay, 1 second here. Let's see which way we can go.
Why is that door to south lead you?
Shit.
That's not a door. That's
I was counting on being able to get out through here on the right.
Up right.
Yeah, and that doesn't look like it's an option. See?
Go away.
At this...
Get to go to the same vent that she did.
I have nowhere else to go.
Have your flamethrower ready. You can flamethrower inside a vent, I think.
Yep, I can.
Sure, you only have X number so-and-so, but look, would you rather have a blast of flamethrower or you have to play through all that again?
I mean, I'll do what I have to do, but I don't want to be happy about it.
Okay, she knocked off the left.
Yeah, so the light through my window is just black, right? Okay, what do you say we sprint the rest of this?
I would have your flamethrower up.
It's ready to go. have to use more flamethrower ammo. Hopefully there's a save point on the next floor. It's just black outside the window, and it's like, is it the end of the world? And the answer is yeah, but not right away.
I mean, the pictures you took, the sky looked pretty apocalyptic.
Yeah, and I think I said, like, the funniest thing about it. This guy right there. Why does it not say hostiles nearby? There's literally a man pointing a gun vaguely in my direction. Dude.
Well, at least you saved.
Is that a good thing? I mean, this is the start of the new chapter, so... Oh, okay.
Your power. So, I have a question for you. What are the chances that you get back onto Torrens, but you bring a friend along with you?
I mean, at this stage, I just assume that, like, it's like a stray cat that I fed, except I fed it the rest of the crew, and it's just gonna follow me home. This is where we're gonna stop, though. Oh, I'm still here. I'm literally pulling away from the computer and stretching.
I mean, you could pull away and just let Karen have her snack. We had a death animation while using the plasma.
Well, there's first time for everything.
Yep, she's coming right behind you.
That's not the flamethrower. And on that note, we completed the 16th mission. So we just have the 17th and 18th, 2 more missions.
Which is probably to whatever you're gonna do now, which is to extend the docking and get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
But tell us, oh god.
Turn myself to a hardened survivor, Ricardo. Pickle rip. Oh god. All right. But it's been almost 3 hours. I think this is a good time to stop. We have 2 missions remaining. I suspect they're going to be kind of nasty. But with 2 missions remaining, that does mean that I can just be pretty profligate in the usage of the resources that we have maintained.
You've been saving up those resources. You could finally use them. This is the boss fight you've been waiting for.
I mean, I think the answer is, if the flamethrower always makes her run, right? Even if it takes more bursts from it, see how far I can get with the 385-ish ammo that I have left. 385-ish ammo, 2 pipe bombs, 3 Molotovs, maybe we'll be okay. I could throw flares behind me. Anyway, no idea really how difficult that's going to be, but I am glad that we're going to be close to the end. I'm going to try to finish this up next week. We'll see if we can do so. But thanks for watching tonight, and thanks for coming along with me tonight, Aldrinor.
Always welcome.
Okay, and good night.